So backfill. So that means I have C5 soil. In case of C5 soil, so I have a retaining wall. This is a retaining wall. Backfill, luckily it is horizontal. So fortunately, and this is the height of the wall. This is R wall. You can write clearly retaining wall, but for me the time is the constraint. So now I need to calculate active earth pressure PA. So let me take it at any depth Z from the top, from the ground surface. This is sigma V, no doubt this is sigma H. I want sigma H PA, to be frank, dash, right? So now the thing is, I want to know what is PA, sigma H. So now in active case, this is figure, active earth pressure. So now in active case, so which is major, which is minor, it's over time. And you know that many of you know the plastic equilibrium equation. Get ready now. What is the plastic equilibrium equation? Sigma 1 is equal to sigma 3 tan square 45 plus 5/2 plus 2c tan 45 plus 5/2. So for your comfort, I can write like this. Now, what is sigma 1? What is sigma 1? So in case of active case, when the wall is moving away from the backfill, when the wall is moving away from the backfill, so one can expect when the wall is moving away, that means there is a majority of major principal stress is this vertical stress, which is equal to gamma z. That is equal to major principal stress. That is, I would like to call maximum principal stress. See, when the wall is moving away from the backfill. Now, the minor principal stress, you know that minimum principal stress is PA. Now, this discussion already happened. So now let us proceed now. Sigma 1 is gamma z. Sigma 3 is PA. Now I have tan square 45 plus 5/2 with me. Now plus 2c tan 45 plus 5/2. Now the thing is, I want PA. Now how to calculate PA now? 1 by tan square. You know that 1 by tan square is cot square. 45 plus 5/2 minus 2c. Now again, you can tell me, you can ask me, sir, what is this tan by tan square? I will get 1 by tan. So 1 by tan is undoubtedly cot. 45 plus 5/2. 45 plus 5/2. Now you can see this is an equation for calculation of active earth pressure. Are you there now? So get ready now. This is the equation gamma z square square. Can anyone tell me now? 45 plus 5/2 minus 2c or 45 plus 5/2. PA is equal to Ka gamma z minus 2c root Ka. So someone can ask me, sir, how you are writing Ka? We all know Ka is equal to cot square 45 plus 5/2. Ka means coefficient of active earth pressure, which is equal to 1 minus sin phi by. We have our own background now. So now you cannot say, sir, I don't know what is cot square 45 plus 5/2. Yes, it is nothing but Ka. It is nothing but 1 minus sin phi by 1 plus sin phi. So now you can see here, I have an equation, very simple equation, Ka gamma z. I know it actually, Ka gamma z. But apart from Ka gamma z, I have minus 2c root Ka. Because why I am writing root Ka, you know, root Ka is cot 45 plus 5/2. If Ka is cot square, root Ka will be cot. So there is nothing to surprise. So now I have an equation Ka gamma z minus 2c root ka. Minus 2c, apart from Ka gamma z, what's new here is minus 2c root ka. So this minus 2c root ka is additionally what we are seeing now. Apart from, if C0, someone can ask me, sir, this question showing something different for me. Okay, then you do one thing. I will help you, no doubt. So the thing is, you do one thing. If C0, let us check now. If C0, C means, I repeatedly telling, cohesion. So that means you are trying to say your soil is cohesionless, just like Rankine. You know the assumptions of the Rankine, limitations of the Rankine. Now let me tell you, if C0, what is going to be happen to your equation? Can anyone tell me now? Pa is equal to Ka into gamma Z. So this we know how to calculate active earth pressure. This everyone knows it. But here C not equal to 0. Why I am trying to say C not equal to 0. So if C not equal to 0, we will get minus 2C root K. So this is what the new thing we have to discuss in this class. This is about active earth pressure. This is about active. This is retaining wall. This is the height of the wall. Okay. Now my interest is, now I want to draw my figure is active at the pressure distribution diagram. So that is my interest now. Now let me tell you, Pa is equal to, as we all know, Pa is equal to, can anyone help me now? Ka gamma z minus 2c root k. Now my question is, if z0, what is Pa? If z is equal to h, what is Pa? Pa means active earth pressure. So when z0, so z0 minus 2c root k. When z is equal to h, what I am getting now? Ka gamma h minus 2c. See, this minus 2c root ka is hunting me. Right from top to bottom, I have minus 2c root ka. Draw this diagram at the pressure distribution diagram. See, when z0, you can see at z0 at top, z is equal to h. So let me tell you, it is very important point. So here you see now. So well, so can anyone tell me 2c root k? But don't forget to show minus here. So what about this one? Can anyone tell me? Ka gamma h minus 2c root k. See here, you see the problem here is, whenever I am having cohesion, C not equal to 0. So what I realized, I am getting minus 2c root k right from top to bottom. So it is already 0. Now I am trying to add minus 2c root k. That's why the figure is very interesting to see. We have negative value at the top and we have a positive value at bottom. So please, all of you realize that we have negative at top. We have negative at top, minus 2c root k. So that's why this picture is, this distribution diagram is, looks minus and plus with a point of counterflexure 0. So it is very interesting. It is very interesting to discuss. We have active earth pressure is 0 at a particular depth. This depth we used to call depth of tension crack. Depth of tension. I will explain you. Don't worry. What is the meaning of tension crack? Depth of tension crack. And very interesting, we have a negative up to depth Z0, and we can substitute. That means we can neutralize with plus value Z0. So that is, you can see here, this we use it to call critical height, HC. HC is critical height, which is equal to 2 times Z0. 2 times Z0. So now someone can ask me, sir, how to determine this Z0? This is retaining wall. Okay. So now you can see how to determine Z0. So let us proceed now. if you want to calculate Z naught, that means depth at which active earth pressure is 0. First, what we have to understand, so at some particular depth, your active earth pressure is 0. So when I started with negative, and later I entered into positive, so undoubtedly I can say I have crossed 0. So now a negative up to depth Z naught, and we can substitute. That means we can neutralize with plus value Z naught. So that is, you can see here, this we use it to call critical height, HC. HC is critical height, which is equal to 2 times Z naught. 2 times Z naught. Once PA is 0, then I am supposed to write like this: Ka gamma Z naught minus 2C root Ka is equal to 0. Now what is Z naught now? So I want to calculate Ka gamma Z naught is equal to, I will go step by step. Now Z naught is equal to, can anyone help me now? How to calculate Z naught now? Z naught is equal to, Z naught is equal to, Z naught is equal to 2C root Ka by Ka gamma. Now can anyone help me? Z naught is equal to 2C by gamma. Root Ka is here. What is Ka? Root Ka into root Ka. Now we can see 2C by gamma root Ka. Z naught is 2C by gamma root Ka. We will write once again 2C by gamma root Ka. So no doubt Ka, you know, 1 minus sin phi by 1 plus sin phi. Now actually I got Z naught, this depth of tension crack. But actually what I want to calculate, I want this minus will be balanced by positive. So I want to calculate 2 Z naught, 2 times Z naught, that I would like to call critical height. So let me write now. So I will explain you. Now critical height. What is critical height now? 2 times Z naught. So let me tell you, 2 times Z naught means 2 into, what is Z naught? 2C by gamma root K. So not, what is critical height now? Critical height is equal to 4C by gamma root K. 4C by gamma root K. So I will write now, HC is equal to 4C by gamma root K. So this is the formula for calculating critical height. Actually, the critical height, the name may not be understanding, but I will tell you. So here critical height means depth up to which no support is required. I will repeat once again. Depth up to which no support is required. In some books, they used to use a good language, unsupported depth. Unsupported depth. So how to calculate active force? But here we have some problem. Actually, we have some something to discuss. Actually, here you see I have tension crack. Because of negative. It is in tension now. It is trying to separate from the wall. So that's why I'm calling it as tension crack. So now the thing is, see, because of this tension crack, I need to understand. So here we have a minus triangle and a plus triangle. It's very interesting to discuss now. I have minus triangle, plus triangle. That means before formation of tension crack, after formation of tension crack. Okay. Yes. Okay, now you see, I have to add both the triangles. So here I have to add both the triangles. Here you see, of base into height. Someone can ask me, sir, tell me, what is this distance? This is Z naught. What about this? H minus Z naught. H minus Z naught. Now, of base into height. Of base into height. How to calculate base into height now. I have base now. Ka gamma h minus 2c root Ka. This is base. What about height now? Height is how much? What is height now? So maybe my fingers is obstructing you. H minus Z0 plus actually I want to add plus, but I don't have plus, but I have minus here. This is minus. So let me write now minus 2c root Ka into can anyone tell me how to calculate the area of this triangle? So I should not forget of base into height. Height is Z0. Now I know you want to ask immediately what is Z0. Don't worry. That's why we told you Z0 is equal to 2c by gamma root K. So you just substitute this Z0 here. Z0 here. This is Z0. This is Z0. And don't forget this is minus. Minus. This is minus. Okay. So once we substitute, we'll get Pa is equal to Ka gamma h square by 2 minus 2c h root K. So once you do the calculation, just substitute Z0 in this equation. Just substitute Z0 in this equation. At the end, you can see this equation. Again, there is a good discussion, sir. You are telling force, thrust, active thrust. So we are happy to see Ka gamma h square by 2. If C 0, what will happen? This is going to be 0. Ka gamma h square by 2, we know it is for cohesionless soil. You are telling minus 2ch root Ka. That means you are trying to say about cohesive soil in case of active earth pressure. Once I see Ka means it is active force. Now minus 2ch root Ka is additionally we are seeing apart from Ka gamma h square by 2, which we have already seen in cohesionless soil. Now we are discussing C not equal to 0. That's why you can see minus 2ch root K. So let me tell you now. Now Pa is equal to, so I have my diagram. So I can, yes. So now I want area of this one. I will use another color. I want area of this one. Only this hatched portion. Can anyone tell me now how to calculate the area of the hatched portion? Of, because why I am writing off, you know, this is a right angle triangle. The area of the right angle triangle is of base into height. Of base into height. Now base is Ka gamma h minus 2c root Ka into h minus Z0. What is Z0? Z0 is equal to 2c by gamma root K. Once you do it, you will get Pa is equal to whatever you got in the last class, in the last discussion. Ka gamma h square by 2. This is our previous class. Present class minus 2ch root Ka minus 2c. Don't forget h here. H means height of the wall. Root Ka plus 2c square by gamma. Plus 2c square by gamma.